It is Stugotz and Company, presented by FanDuel and the FanDuel Sportsbook. I was amazed, startled, as a matter of fact, to hear two things discussed right before we got started. One, Mikey A asking if his 11th year, is it 11 years, Mikey? His 11th wedding anniversary, if it means anything. It doesn't.
It means you've been married for 11 years. Yeah, not a whole lot.
Like, I don't have to do anything, right? Like, it's like, we'll go out to dinner.
For 11?
Yeah.
I mean,
all right, good.
It's a weird number, right? You did something big for 10, correct?
Yeah, we did. We did it up for 10, but again,
wait,
I don't have to do anything, right?
Is your wedding anniversary my birthday? Are they the same day? Is it today?
Tomorrow. Well, happy birthday.
Okay.
Was that a backwards way of getting us to tell you?
That was such an easy way to mention to everybody that it was my birthday. Thank you for allowing that to happen.
Happy birthday. How old are you, Izzy? Do you want to share that with the audience?
Sure. I'm 49.
Okay. Not a big deal.
Not a big deal, no. It's what I've got to avoid all year long is telling people that I'm 50, because that's going to happen. I need to go ahead and appreciate 49 for a year.
Yep. I'd keep it right at 49 for as long as you can. You can pull it off, Izzy. You can tell people you're 46 and they believe it. I mean,
well, actually, they don't believe it. They tell me I'm lying. They think I dyed my hair blonde and that I'm just trying to buy alcohol and I'm under 21. I'm like, you guys are crazy.
So, Izzy, I feel bad I didn't have this in my calendar. June 26th in my calendar is Derek Jeter's birthday.
I knew it. I know it. Yeah, I shared Derek Jeter's birthday and Anthony shares Michael Jordan's birthday. So we have greats covered in terms of birthdays.
Wow. Congratulations to Anthony. Taylor, do you know my birthday? I mean,
sometime in July or August.
Oh, good. You got, July. Yep.
It's in my calendar. Hang on. Let me check my calendar. Any day that has special markings. Okay. It's not July 4th. It's not July 8th.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't have it in my calendar.
29th.
There it is.
Oh, there you go. I guarantee if I asked you right off the top of the dome, do you know Jalen Brunson's birthday?
No, I don't actually.
Wow. You don't know your PlayStation 5 friend's birthday?
Yeah, that's weird.
So Mikey is a year removed from a big anniversary. Izzy's a year away from a big birthday. Both of you are fine. Okay.
All right. We're celebrating, Mikey.
It's a chill year. It's a chill year. Yeah.
The other amazing thing I heard right before we got started was Israel wanted to talk about a soccer game, and the only soccer game that didn't really matter. And how about that? USA last night losing to I don't even know who they played. It was late.
Turkey.
So you're going like the Fonz, and I'm going like Sean Paul. Okay.
Exactly.
Stu, the game meant absolutely nothing, but they still found a way to make it the most painful experience from a game that meant absolutely nothing. Because it's, hey, look, we went up 1-0. Oh, no, now we're down 2-1 and we look like turds. What do? Let's play Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic comes in the game, makes some stuff happen. Oh, we tied the game 2-2. We look great. Now, doesn't matter. Just shift into neutral, whatever. Let the clock expire. 2-2 is fine. And yet, at the very end, a Türkiye player, don't even know his name, he nutmegs Christian Pulisic, which is absolutely perfect. And then a couple passes later, ends up in a Türkiye goal with no time left on the clock, basically a buzzer beater. And it's like, wait a second. That didn't mean a damn thing. Then why is my heart on fire? Why am I so angry right now? Why does it feel like I want to tell the U.S. team to go back like for 2 months and practice again because you're not going to do very well? It changed everything for me. It changed to feeling like maybe this team can make the semis to, I don't know. Bosnia-Herzegovina is no guarantee.
You realize they sat many of their starters, guys who had yellow cards. They didn't want to risk losing those guys. Yeah. But now, so this is interesting. So now you're concerned.
Stu, you didn't know who those guys were. I barely knew who half of them were. Right, I didn't know who these new guys were. So it's all the same to me.
And I think your larger point is this team is in no position to take any game or any team for granted, even if that game doesn't mean a single thing. Yeah. And you felt like they were a little bit lazy last night, both with playing time and just the way they executed and played. I know nothing of what I speak of right now. I know Pulisic had a goal. He should have scored that. He needs to bend it like Beckham. He can't do that because he's not as good as Beckham. But that was a goal. And now you're going into this, knockout stage where you're not feeling nearly as good because of that loss as you would have had the USA gone 3-0. I understand, Izzy. Yeah.
Izzy is definitely in the majority here today, because I don't know if panic is not the right word, but there is a level of unease going into the knockout rounds right now if you're USA. And I'm not really sure what people expected or wanted in a game that was meaningless. Stu, you mentioned they made rotations to their starting 11. They were without Tim Ream, Chris Richards, Anthony Robinson, Serginho Dest, Folarin Balogun, Tyler Adams, Matt Freese. Those are all guys that started the last
everybody.
game.
Yeah.
If I'm doing glass half full, the most encouraging sign for this USA team was the fact that Christian Pulisic even came on for the last 30 plus minutes, where everybody is now moving the goalpost for this USA team when they win the first two games and saying they have to get to the quarterfinals. They have to get to the quarterfinals. For the USA to make it to the quarterfinals, they're going to need Christian Pulisic to be in top form. And the nutmeg wasn't great. But the 30 minutes, he kind of changed the entire U.S. offense going forward once he came on.
Mm-hmm. You said Izzy's in the majority, then call me in the minority. I call it a good loss. That's a good loss for them.
Really?
You want to lose a game that means absolutely nothing, starting a bunch of backups, and you still took them to the last possible second? You know what? You got your loss out of the way. Now you can go into the knockout round feeling good.
These are all positive signs for U.S. men's soccer, that we care enough that we're talking about rest versus rust. You know, like, these are all positive things. I'm kind of with Izzy though. You're the United States. You're trying to prove something to the rest of the world. We have finally arrived at this sport. We've been talking about arriving since, Shep Messing in the 80s. I mean, and now here we are, and you don't want to lose that game to Turkey A. I mean, Turkey's fine, but Turkey A. I mean.
And there's a certain level of defensiveness from everybody from this USA team right now, where after the game, Mauricio Pochettino is being interviewed by the press, and the press are all asking him questions like, do you feel like you lost momentum? Do you feel like the team took a step back today? And Pochettino was like, hey, guys, I don't know if you guys know this. We won the group. We're going to the next round. Turkey A is going home. The way that you're asking questions right now makes it sound like we're the ones that are packing our bags.
Yeah.
It is hard to understate how big a massive dip in quality there is between the top end of this USA team and the bottom end of this USA team, where somebody like Tim Ream is a player that catches a lot of flack. He's one of the starting center backs. He's made close to like 300 appearances with Fulham in England. He's 38 years old starting for this team, and everybody watches him and is like, why is this guy starting? There has to be somebody better. There has to be somebody better. You saw yesterday when he's not starting, there is nobody better, and it gets very bad very quick.
Which is my entire point, right? Like if the dip in quality was so great and you lose 5-1, okay, the game doesn't mean anything. Didn't matter to them. They're playing carefree. Didn't matter to us, so we're playing our second tier. That's okay. I walk out of that game feeling okay. It's like, let's get ready to get those starters back in there. But it's just a feeling. It's just the worst possible way it could have ended was the way it ended, because I mean, you saw Turkey A, the way they celebrated. It's like they don't have to go home. It's like they changed their outcome with that one goal. It didn't change a damn thing, and look how good that felt, right? So all I wanted was to not have the other team feel that on us, like on our behalf or whatever, on top of us, right? Because it's the feeling you don't want. It's the one feeling you don't want. And for it to be now people are critical of us and they don't know what they're talking about. So now it becomes like us versus you guys thing. And it's just like, that's not the feeling I want going into the knockout round.
Right. I would tell Turkey A to relax. I mean, you want a meaningless soccer game. How's that sound? I mean, have we arrived at a place where beating the United States is that big of a deal? It's a moral victory? Get the hell out of here.
It's a World Cup win for Turkey A. There's not very
against
many
our B
World
team,
Cups.
against Turkey B.
USB.
Stu, I have this stat if it makes people feel better. Like today, people are doing doom and gloom with this USA team until this next game against Bosnia. But I have this stat. Every World Cup winner since 2006 has dropped points in the group stage.
Wow. By the way, the word I was looking for earlier was at our expense. It's my birthday. I get one of those.
What a dose of medicine Taylor just gave me. I suddenly feel great. I feel better. We're good.
Yeah. Good loss.
I mean, Mikey, you have talked me into this. This is a great loss. I just don't want to relive the very end. That's it.
No, but I think what you're railing against is why do you have to celebrate such a meaningless victory so badly, right in front of our face? You know,
in the home
get
stadium.
Off the pitch and let's go.
Or you got all the fans like, damn it, I painted my face for this.
Right. I mean, the fans were into it. I can't. Shocking to see United States fans this into soccer. I imagine they wouldn't be nearly this into soccer if the World Cup was taking place during October.
So I consider myself a bit of a soccer snob. Like, I'm watching all the Premier League games. I'm watching Serie A. I'm watching La Liga. I'm watching all the kind of soccer. If I could just give a tip to the broadcasters for Fox Sports on this broadcast.
Oh boy.
We have to stop showing celebrity fans when the game is going on. Like, if you want to save that for halftime, you want to do a little pregame package showing us who's in attendance. When the match is going on, I don't need to be thinking, where is the ball right now? Oh wait, never mind. I'm watching Brad Pitt on my screen.
Did you see the line that said showed Ed Norton Jr. speaking to himself?
Yeah,
because of the Fight Club reference. He was talking to Brad Pitt. That was hilarious.
The B in Brad stands for bandwagon. Enough.
I'm not with you on that one. I'll take the celebrity shot at any point. In fact, if they want to not go to commercials during the hydration break and just show celebrities, I would add that too. I think that's great. I love when they show the celebrity. It's obvious that they showed a celebrity on the big screen during the game, and the American fans don't know what's happening on the field. All they're cheering for is Brad Pitt's on the screen. That's my favorite part.
Let's be honest. Even when they're watching the game, they don't know what's going on the field. Anyway, go ahead, Mikey.
So true.
I also find it a little ironic that the Knicks fan is complaining about them showing all the celebrities in the stands.
Well, because he wants it for himself. I mean,
I'd love to see Kirk Herbstreit's dog at this game.
Can't believe he got in. Izzy, do you feel better now? Did Taylor help you out? Did Mikey A help you out? Mikey B?
I felt fine coming out of the game. It was just one of those, you could have done this any other way, and I wouldn't have any single reason to say a negative word about you. And now this is what happened. I kind of feel good that it happened to Pulisic. The nutmeg was a little fitting because he seemed a little too aggressive last night defensively. He could have just chilled a little bit. But
it's nice to know he's healthy moving forward here, right?
It's great. Look, there's nothing you can really take out of that game and say, oh, now they're going to struggle against Bosnia. No, it's a completely different team, basically, like Taylor said, and it is what it is in terms of, the approach to it. But it just hurt a little bit, and it wasn't supposed to hurt at all.
Right. Well, no, now we have expectations, right? That's what happens. Yes, we're greedy. The United States, we're greedy sports fans. Go ahead, Dale.
This is kind of a revenge game for me coming up in this next round, Stu, because if you remember the name Bosnia, why that sounds familiar in the soccer world, Bosnia is the team that eliminated Italy in Europe's qualifying playoffs. So like this,
of course,
this is a chance for like I'm American and I'm Italian, and this is my chance at a little get back against the boys from Bosnia.
Right. So the Italians didn't make it this year, and you figure, hey, America, repay the favor. Like, let's do Italy a favor here and get back at Bosnia for that bad loss years ago that no one remembers except for you.
And there's a couple players on this USA team that play overseas in Italy. Christian Pulisic, Weston McKennie. I think some of those fan bases are going to want their guys to take a little revenge too.
I've been thinking about Mikey's anniversary the entire time. I have to be honest. I know we were talking soccer. This is a dangerous game. You're coming off the 10th. You're at the 11th, right? You made a big deal about the 10th anniversary, and she's thinking he's going to mail it in for the 11th. Yeah. And I am telling you, that's a dangerous game. Do not mail in an anniversary. They're too important. All of them. 10, 11, 12. She's expecting you to mail it in. This is a chance for you to look very, very good in her eyes today. Seriously.
See, that sounds like a dangerous precedent. You go big for 11. You got to go bigger for 12. I don't have that in me.
Yeah, no. Do you know what the 11th year
coast?
Do you know what the 11th year gift is supposed to be?
I don't. Do you?
Yeah, I do. I just looked it up. It's steal. You should steal something from her. Just like steal her wallet, make her look for it all day long, and then you find it and be like, "Happy anniversary, babe."
Why are you turning it into April Fools?
I mean, because it's stealing. It's a joke. It's wordplay. Haha. Everybody loves that.
I'll go steal one flower. Here you go. Happy anniversry. I stole that.
Wait, who
sorry.
loves to have things stolen from them?
I don't know. It says steal, so you know.
So you want? Why does he go steal a piece of jewelry from the local jeweler?
That actually sounds like a fun night out. You go out to a nice dinner, dine and dash. Happy anniversary, babe. We just stole it.
Yes. You don't tell her, right?
Yeah, don't tell her. No, you got to.
Honey, we got to go. We have to go now.
We got to go. Hurry, run. Happy anniversary, babe.
Mikey, what about a football signed by the Steel Curtain?
Ooh, that's not terrible.
And I have to give it to her.
Yeah.
I can't just keep it.
How's he going to put that together in the next couple of hours? Get to Mean Joe Green and Jack Lambert. I mean,
Stu, you want to help me out?
wow.
I don't know. You got their number, I assume.
Oh, yeah. You want me to get a hold of Jack Ham? I'm not even certain if these people are alive.
Speaking of stealing money, did you see Al Horford re-signed with the Warriors, Stu? His 20th season.
It's amazing. Listen, he can delay his entry into the Basketball Hall of Fame for as long as he'd like. He has earned it. Al Horford is a legend, 20 years in the NBA. Al Horford, in all seriousness, is one of the really good guys. Izzy, I know you know this. He is one of the really good guys we've ever seen play in the NBA. And I do wonder if Al Horford has a chance of making it into Pro Basketball's Hall of Fame, which would be ludicrous. But when you consider other people who've gotten in there, I think Al Horford has a chance, and he might just get in because he played 2 decades. I mean, that's it.
I mean, he's had so many Hall of Fame teammates. He should feel like he's in there already. I think we talked about this before, right, Taylor? Did we really create like a possibility for Al Horford to make the Hall of Fame because of a championship, because of 2 college championships, and because of his longevity? I don't think that's going to work out for him.
I'm pretty sure the Hall of Fame probability has him pretty low.
Okay.
Although he's a Hall of Fame contract signer, because is this going to be his last season? We don't know. He declined his player option for this year to sign a 2-year, $14 million deal. So maybe he's back next year for year 21. I don't think this guy can get enough.
I mean, someone's still willing to pay him $14 million. You're going to take that, right? Seriously. Do you have his probability chances? They have to be low, right?
It's a quarter, 26%.
Wow. That's actually
got to
not
finish
terrible.
with a flurry.
Yeah, the Knicks had less of a chance to win every single finals game they played in, according to the ESPN statistics.
Yeah, I don't want to get carried away with my Knick cockiness here, but we are fresh off a championship, and I'm reading here that Mitchell Robinson is unlikely to return to the Knicks next season. Mm-hmm. This is per Stefan Bondi of the New York Post, and I don't care. How about that?
Well, this whole problem is the Knicks front office, this is per Fred Katz, and the Knicks front office wants to go over the second apron this offseason, but James Dolan has not changed his mind on not doing so. And what it seems like we're getting, Stu, is James Dolan got his title. He's kicking his feet up. He did that whole speech at the parade saying, I promise it won't be this long until the next time. He's not promising that they go back-to-back, though, or do their best efforts to try to go back-to-back, because I think you would bring back Mitchell Robinson. You would bring back Landry Shamet. Izzy, correct me if I'm wrong. The second apron handicaps teams, but you're also, it doesn't discourage teams from bringing back their own guys still. Correct.
Yeah, so the second apron, I mean, it hard caps you is what it does. But what I'm curious about, Taylor, is what is more likely to you? That the Knicks win another championship under, Jalen Brunson's time here, or Jalen Brunson gets so frustrated he asks for a trade. Because this is like Wayne Huizenga territory for James Dolan. If he doesn't give it a full effort on run it back or, some version of championship, repeat run, they're going to get frustrated. They're going to start to look at things and say, hey, this guy's cheap. He's not letting us continue this run. I don't think that is too much to believe that is a possibility. Like, I think that could happen.
So I think Jalen Brunson has, not in terms of what they've done and what they've won in terms of that level, but Jalen Brunson has reached Derek Jeter level where, like, you couldn't imagine Derek Jeter ever requesting a trade away from the New York Yankees. I think Jalen Brunson has reached that with the Knicks, where he'll try to find a way to make it work because he knows what his legacy in New York is and could be if he just stays there the rest of his career.
But this isn't, so this is strange, right? Or unique. It's not James Harden versus a GM, right? It would be, if we're painting this out, it would be the team versus the owner, because the owner is the one.
It would be Jalen versus the owner, and Jalen's going to win that in the court of public opinion every time. Yes.
But that doesn't matter if the other guy owns the team, right? So it's like, it would be an interesting stand. I feel like I'm creating a tension where there isn't any. But
no, there's nothing. It's just Mitchell Robinson. He's not coming back. It's okay. He's going to parlay this into more money. James Dolan is not saying he's not going to replace him.
Yeah, no.
There are roster limits. He has to replace him. I'm just saying Mitchell Robinson, I don't care. He's anyone to me. You know?
Yeah, but little things like that start to get to people. Like, you remember Mike Miller not coming back, and the Heat saving money by not keeping him ticked off LeBron James, and some people say, eventually led to him leaving.
I think Knicks fans have had the idea that Mitchell Robinson could be a cap casualty from this team trying to repeat next season. That's why when you're picking at 24, the thought process was, let's draft a big, let's draft a replacement. When you trade out of that pick and you trade out of the first round, and all the explanations where we want to save that $3.5 million towards putting it at getting us as close to the second apron as possible, then you're coming out and saying, well, now Mitchell Robinson's most likely not coming back, and we didn't draft a replacement in the first round. It's like, wait, where are these replacements coming? Because right now it seems like their attention is now turning to bringing back Jose Alvarado and Landry Shamet, but you're still leaving a big hole in that backup center position, unless you're just saying Hukporti is going to be the guy, and you're just going to increase Hukporti's role.
All I'm saying is that when it becomes obvious that you are now just trying to save dollars and not necessarily building the championship team that you were so desperate for 50 some years, then the players are going to be like, what the hell? I can do this somewhere else now. I've already accomplished it here.
No, that's fair. How do you think the fans will respond? Because they got what they wanted. They got a title,
That's a good question, because I wonder if they're just, floating on air for the next decade, because
that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, hey, if the Knicks never win another title, I'm good. I saw it. Like, I'm good. I checked off a box,
It's going to be interesting to see, because so many fans have said for so long, just give me one, just give me one, just give me one. And now that you got one, are you going to be okay if they go, you got your one, we're good now?
Well, I mean, Ranger fans said the same thing for many, many years, and they got their one with Mark Messier. And I have the Ranger fans been complaining ever since. I think they're happy they got their one, right?
No, you're right. I haven't really heard championship drought. Every time they think of 94, they get all nostalgic and forget that they're mad.
Yeah,
so, Mikey,
like 30 years, please.
Mikey, I was definitely in that camp of saying, just give me one. I just want to see one Knicks title before I die. Now that I'm standing on the mountaintop, I've got my sword kind of drawn out, and I'm saying, I want to defend this thing. I want to go back.
Why
to
not?
Back.
You have the ability to. You have the general, the little general. I don't want to call him little. You have the man in the middle who can get you there in Jalen Brunson. And it's like, yeah, why not another one? It's not like we got lucky. It's not like there was some sort of, I can't believe I said we, and there was some sort of like, gutsy Hoosiers film. It's like, you got a championship team, run it back.
Yep. Listen, I have breaking news here. I'm not certain if you guys are aware, but the Mets have fired their manager.
Really? They had a manager, huh?
Mendoza's gone.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
I think
you're right.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who reported the news to me. My wife, Abby.
Wow. See, Abby's trustworthy. The other websites you go to, I don't know.
Yes. Mendoza, gone. Mendoza.
34 and 47. I mean, that team has been just a train wreck this entire season. They just got swept by the Cubs. And their whole thing, Izzy, was bringing in better defenders this season, and they were like, we're doing run prevention. We bring in Marcus Semien, we have Jorge Polanco at first base. Moving Bo Bichette around was never going to be that good, but their whole thing was run prevention and trying to stop teams from scoring runs. And then they gave up 6 errors 2 nights ago against the Cubs, and they got swept by Chicago at home.
When I think of defense wins championships, and I think of baseball, I'm just thinking of pitching. Like, I'm not creating my team so defense can win me a championship. Like, that was very 1960s, isn't it?
Maybe 80s with Ozzie Smith. I don't know. Right? It was a good defensive team. It really, Willie McGee. I mean,
I feel like the key for being a president of operations for a sports team, you can't create a phrase that other people could then use against you. Like the second he said run prevention, we're going to limit opponents scoring through upgraded defense and pitching upgrades. The second that comes against you, everybody's going to be like, run prevention, run prevention. You got Sal Licata on his podcast calling it fun prevention.
Yeah.
Trust the process.
You can't stop a home run with defense.
So jealous Sal came up with that.
Like, how much better would we feel about the 76ers and what they had going with Embiid and Fultz and Ben Simmons if they never had the phrase, to Mikey's point, trust the process? If it would have just been like not that great of a rebuild, but instead you had the whole expectations of the process.
Correct.
Dream team.
You have,
but they met those expectations, right?
You put a name to the era of failure immediately. Oh, it's the process years. It's like, wow, that's painful.
Right. No, labels like that are a very dangerous game. Yeah, sometimes they could work to your favor, and sometimes they work against you. No question about it. Mendoza from Abby. Abby's reporting that Mendoza got fired.
Abby Weiner, FS. R.